Hello out there again. This is Breone Jamall McNill, and today I'd like to talk about a very important topic that a lot of us always talk about, and that is respect. You hear people talk about it all the time. People like to be respected, and everyone say all the time that if you want respect, then what you gotta do? You gotta give it, right? You gotta give it, you gotta show it, you gotta express it, you gotta put it out there into the universe. So when it's your time to be on the receiving end, you'll get that respect back. Now, I wrote a column back in March, which I write monthly columns each month, and I happen to title it "Don't Demand What You Can't Deliver." And on that, I address not only respect, I address communication, and I address patience. And I feel like these three areas is what the world is missing today. We want people to do right by us, but sometimes we can be a little bit hypocritical because we don't always do what we're supposed to do, and we don't hold up our end of the deal. So it's kind of like, it just doesn't seem to balance out. But let me read a little bit of it to you. I want you to hear this. This is the column of March 2014 of this year, called "Don't Demand What You Can't Deliver." Everybody wants to be treated fairly. Who really wants to be mistreated? Even a dog doesn't want to be abused. It is pointless to be rude, mean, and evil to people. There's a statement that people use all the time, and I'll say it again. You treat people the way you want to be treated. What's interesting to me is how people are quick to demand things that they aren't willing to give themselves. Communication is key. If only we were more patient with others. Remember, it's true what they say. You must give respect to get respect. All right. Now, as I stated before, there are three areas that I address on this column, and that is communication, patience, and RESPECT. Find out what it means to me. RESPECT. Take care, TCP. You know the song, don't you? Aretha sing it. We all sing it. It's been played throughout time. We know it by heart. It's our anthem. It's how we live. It's how we go about our lives. But are you giving respect, or are you making yourself a person that people don't respect? Okay, I'll let you answer that question on your own. Now listen to this. If you want people to communicate with you, the least you can do is make yourself available. People make time for what they love. And I want to challenge you out there that you expect people to communicate with you. You have to make yourself available. It's not good for you to tell people to get in touch with you, but you won't answer your phone. I mean, come on. And I'm not pointing no particular fingers, because you know what? We all guilty. All of us get busy and we allow things to kind of pile our plate up. But at some point, you got to cut some things out. Sometimes you got to say no to some stuff. Okay. Next point. If you expect people to be patient with you, try to be more approachable. Wouldn't it be nice to ask somebody a question and they don't get an attitude with you? Wouldn't it be nice to ask somebody for a favor and they don't give you a bunch of flack and give you the runaround and tell you, well, call me back later, I'll let you know? They could just be honest and not be mean, but be sweet or kind and considerate about it. Of course. Don't you want to be patient with somebody like that? I know I do. Last but not least, we talked about respect. Now I'm going to end it. Don't demand respect if you're not willing to make yourself accountable. Now, of course, we know that we should all respect each other. That's a given. We human beings. We on this planet. You're human. You have the right to be respected and treated as a human being. We all do. Now, but if you really want people to really respect you, I mean globally or as a whole, make yourself a person that people can depend on. Make yourself a person that's willing to take the responsibility if something goes bad or something goes left in the situation. People respect that. They don't got time for people that got games, excuses, and always have a story. Come on now. We got enough stories on the soap operas. We don't need you to give us another rendition of why you couldn't show up or why you couldn't be there. And like I said, we're all guilty, but hey, we're all people. Things happen. So, but I thought I'd share that with you today. Don't demand, but you can't deliver. Thank you.